Hello again, Civics. Welcome to Singdamshng, an initiative to provide best education in our own regional language. Yewang asi tawduisi noi class 9 gi political science ki ahamba chapter what is democracy, why democracy haibadugi second lecture oidoni ko. Aina hana first lecture du takrabani upload tawkrabani noi second lecture dagi direct hawradi noi gyan taroi ko. Aduna first lecture do hana yengtho aduga second lecture ji amuk yengo ko. Aduna koi ngasi second lecture da tawduisi why democracy haiba topic sineba koina masida discuss tawdusi ngasi. Why democracy haiba topic sida ko. Masida topic ani yaugani why democracy haiba sida hambada argument against democracy haiba ma adigi arguments for democracy haiba ma. Argument against democracy haidi samna haibada koigi disadvantages of democracy haigadaba ko. Adigi argument for democracy haigana advantages of democracy haigadaba. Ado sida yengasi ahaba matamda koina argument against democracy disadvantages of democracy je hana khangasi ko sida yengo. Leaders keep changing in a democracy. This lead to instability. Siong magi argument against democracy dugi sum mathang moina sathari ni ko. Argument against democracy das kai haire leaders keep changing in democracy. This lead to instability. Democracy chatpa laiba amada khoi kano se leaders sing je ruling party woro amo mo ingje change adum tawe. Change tawi ado masi change tawusina matung indada moise instability wave. Haidi khan giba mute amase election sina je khan giba khoi elected asigi leaders sing je moina adum punsi chupa ama moina kano taw na te moina khoi government je chala level na te moise dum change tawe ko change tawusi chai manga kodingi change tawwa de chai tok change tawwa lam to gi makha waina dwaina pona change tawe ado sida yengo. Democracy is all about political competition and power play. There is no scope of morality hai. Democracy abisi political competition amasung power play ni sida morality ki scope amta laite haba. Haidi political competition haidi samna abda party A hairo, party B hairo, adi party C am hairo siko. Adi party A, party B, party C mo mamji competition tawna dana adi vote je kana ba khona ba dung ba tong dana adi power play tong dana taw ba gi oina nga to oi sida morality ki scope amta laite sini mo hais. So many people have to consult in a democracy that just leads to delay haba. Atuga democracy at palibak study mi amagong tanani decision am logedi amagong tanani had independence body mangotani ko samna da legislature gong tanani adi legislature gong executive gong tanani adi yo judiciary gong yaw tani adi mi man sum adan sum mang sum tanna decision lo sum tana wasina kogi decision je delay o hala thengal leba yam sini argument sida hairi ise. Adi matang dong yeng asi elected leaders do not know the best interest of people. It leads to bad decision. Elected leaders singna koigi moya lorok decision je praja mayam tugi interest ki mayok to lorok praja mayam tugi interest ki mayok to lorok na decision do bad decision ohen basu yawe yan tare ko adugo sidong higher democracy lead to corruption for it based on electoral competition. Democracy sina koigi election democracy sida di election tong do na election to sida corruption to pasu mayama yawi and unfair practice na ba dungo mayam su yawe ko. Ordinary people do not know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. Ordinary people samsa mida moina kaina farino kaina patino su khangde sigum ba moina decide to bagi kaino su to de ali yenga si mathang da mu conclusion la hasigi koigi women against democracy dugi ko disadvantages of democracy dugi koina point je sum tawre khanga sagi one man not our credo sida conclusions in live conclusions the kai haire democracy is not a magical solution for all the problem haire. Democracy si magical solution na te problem ko dimaki haidi democracy chat paleba amda democratic wa government amda thuiba problem ko dimaki democracy sal loina solve tong ni haiba kasu leite wasi magical solution problem ko dimaki mana magical solution not te. It has not ended poverty in our country and in any other part of the world. Democracy sina koi pitribida oiro de koi lebak tabu koi country tabu oiro mana koi gichara de mi je chabu ko phang taw poverty mayam sugumba mayam si mana musakani musapangamni ka haiba musakani gen haiba aisu natte ba. Adi democracy sina kai haira ha ka sida democracy is a form of government only ensure that people take their own decision and this does not guarantee that their decision will be good haiba. Democracy chatpa leba amda democracy gi koigi democratic over government amasina ensure to ruse kaino haraganda isana isagi decision se lawjaba isana sai decision lawjaba aduga decision ji chummi lali ji guarantee di leite pi de decision to phaba yai good obe yai bad obe yai du si guarantee di leite du isana sai decision lawjaba gi kanu si di pi yengo do di mathang slide ta people can make mistake mi jing ja soi ba yai na natra soi ba yai decision law the bad decision law pa yai natra involving the people in this decision does lead to delay in decision making hadi decision law was da ko decision law was the mi ma chang hade mi mam chang na decision law ko matam ji da decision to thengan ba yai delay o hin ba yai ko it also true that democracy lead to frequent change in leadership no democracy si chumi democracy chat pa ba ma da ko ko leader sing je change to we elected leader sing je change sam toina tawi chahi manga bo o tor pu change tawi rengos na amuk sometimes this can set back big decision and affect the government efficiency hajigi change to ba khot pa adagi decision mayam ko to sigu ba mayam jina government gi efficiency government gi thabak sida thengda han ba ko gi yam effect oi ba to hak oi he ko this argument shows that democracy of the kind we see may not be the ideal form of government aduna masi apoi no jing argument against democracy da yang iba argument sing to na kari high argument sing na high hadi democracy is ideal form of government is the best form of government ni di ideal form of government di high decision natra da moina high odi kai high da yengo but this is not the question we face in real life the real question we face is different si ideal form of government la du ga si question na te ba koina ko real life da thengnaris ko real life da thengnari bu question si di atopane kai no ha kanda is democracy better than other form of government that are there for us to choose from? Democracy is the best form of government. The high do madi better form of government la. Atopa koi da choose to koi da khan na bagi koi option le riba sing sidagi mana better form of government ni si man high. Kari sam na bdi yango dictatorship lere adagi monarchy lere one party lere ba one party de koi as noida in a first lecture da takiba communist party ga haibo ado mo one party ni ko China ai communist party to adumba mayam lere adu mayam sidagi muk democracy jung lere moi mayam je thamba matam da koi da khalan matam da moi mayam sidagi aphawam khanmado aphaba si kan han oi aganda democracy sina oi adu dan hebo ko democracy se chanari se democracy na best way bidi best way have na te adu democracy na hajik mayam sidagi better way di haibi ya have yan tai na ko yengo dudi adu fauda argument against democracy laigre ko disadvantages of democracy habido ko na hajik discuss togre adu hajik ko na mung yengdoisina argument for democracy heba gan tare ko dem aduga advantages of democracy democracy sigi advantages kai lay hebdo amuk yengasi masi si yengnabi damok ta koina case study ni lore kana case study no kana China heba country siga koi India heba koi country siga gi case study se lawra yengdone gan dai na ko adu yengasi ahambada China case study se yong China famine of 1958 to 1961 was worst recorded famine in world history. China da famine thokiba 1958 taina 1961 bui manung ja thokiba famine sida China sida si world gi worst ko kwai gi phat world gi worst oiba history ko world gi history lehor da ba famine amane haba famine haidi kaino haba chara hen na saningai taningai leida na shi gi ba mayam se sigumba se shi is famine ko do yengo sida nearly 3 crores people died in this famine hojiki China gi famine 1958 taina 1961 mogi mong thokiba famine sida China da leiba 3 crores people ko mi crore ahum da gi hena leiba mi gi shi crore ahum de na mi gi shi re ba China sida yam sa ti se moi famine China thoibse ado India gi case tong yengasi India economic condition was not much better than China yet India did not have a famine of the kind China had China ga India ga si yamajo India sina China dagi economy si yamna phaba ai paisa no sa yam paiba country im na te be China ga compare tong matam da India si China da yam hen ba paisa no sa yam paiba country im na te adu tarsu India da famine thokiba matam da China gi somaina 3 crores people si da kota tokiba somaina di akoi India da di toki de adu kari maram no toki de si why have si yenga si ko adu si da yengo economics think that this was a result of different government policy in the two countries. Economics in the khalle ko. When kai khalle kanda somaina China ga India ga gi marakta China na sangam si raga India na mi swam na China gi tap di si drisi gi maram je babani je ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯥ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯥꯏꯕ ꯍꯦꯟꯅꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯁꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯥꯔꯁꯨ ꯆꯥꯏꯅꯥꯗꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯔꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯕꯥꯅꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯂꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯝ ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯗꯅ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯦꯜꯂꯒ ꯁꯣꯝ ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯗꯅ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯇꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯁꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ the existence of democracy in India made the India government respond to the scarcity in a way that the Chinese government did not. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯦꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯛ ꯏꯟꯁꯥꯡꯗꯣ ꯄꯤꯗꯅ ꯈꯣꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯗꯣ ꯁꯣꯜቭ ꯇꯧꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯣꯠꯇꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝꯕꯨ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯑꯃꯕꯨ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟ ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯏꯅꯤꯁ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯅꯗꯤ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯗꯦꯕ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯏꯅꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ they point out that no large scale famine has ever taken place in a independent and democratic country. ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯏꯀꯣꯅꯣꯃꯤꯛꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯤꯁꯔꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯔꯛꯑꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟꯁꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯔꯖ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯦꯜꯗ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟꯁꯦ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯗꯦꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯤꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄꯁꯦ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯗꯦꯕ ꯀꯣ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤक ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤ ꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ if China too had multi-party election and opposition party and a press free to criticize the government then so many people may not have died in the famine ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯆꯩꯅꯥꯗ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ multi-party election ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯆꯩꯅꯥꯗꯗꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯉꯦ ꯆꯩꯅꯥꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯁꯠ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯇꯪꯅꯤ ꯆꯩꯅꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯁꯠ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯒ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯁꯠ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯒ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯂꯥꯏꯠ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯒ ꯁꯝꯅꯕ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯈꯔꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯣ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯅꯤꯄꯥꯟꯗꯨꯒ ꯈꯤꯇꯪꯅꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯂꯩꯇꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯁꯠ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯅ ꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯇꯧꯋꯤꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ A ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ B ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ C ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ D ꯑꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯄꯣꯖꯤꯁꯟ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯕ ꯀꯣ ꯃꯁꯨ ꯃꯜꯇꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯦꯂꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯂꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒ ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯦꯂꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯃꯕ ꯑꯣꯄꯣꯖꯤꯁꯟ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯕ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯥꯅ ꯉꯥꯡꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤꯁꯥꯏꯁ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤꯁꯥꯏꯁ ꯇꯧꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯝꯃꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟꯁꯤ ꯆꯩꯅꯥꯗꯁꯨ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟꯁꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯔꯖ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯦꯜꯗ ꯃꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯅ ꯈꯣꯠꯇꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯜꯇꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯦꯂꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯔꯖ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯦꯜꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯏꯅꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ this example bring out one of the reason why democracy is considered the best form of government ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯆꯩꯅꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯦ ꯆꯩꯅꯥꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯀꯥꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯕꯦꯁ ꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯕꯦꯁ ꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯛꯇꯦꯇꯔꯁꯤꯞ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯃꯣꯅꯥꯔꯀꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯇꯩꯗꯤ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯕꯦꯁ ꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯁꯦ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯏꯅꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯃꯊꯪꯗ democracy is better than any other form of government in responding to the need of people democracy-sꯤꯅ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ better form of government ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯣꯅꯥꯔꯀꯤ ꯗꯤꯛꯇꯦꯇꯔ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯅ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯁꯤꯅ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ better government ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯀꯩ ꯃꯔꯝꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯅꯤꯠꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯐꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯕ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ democracy requires that the rulers have to attain to the need of people ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯇꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯇꯨꯅ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯇꯨꯅ ꯔꯨꯂꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯇꯨ ꯆꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯔꯨꯂꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯊꯨꯡꯍꯟꯒꯗꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯀꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯛꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ a non-democratic government may and can respond to the people need but it is all depend on wishes of people who rule ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯅꯟ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯇꯧꯔꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯅꯟ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯇꯨꯗ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯔꯨꯂꯔꯁꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯨꯡꯍꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯊꯨꯡꯍꯟꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯕ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯦꯕ ꯑꯗ if the ruler don't want to they don't have to act according to the wish of people. Ruler dona pamdra was I bandre kotre na khalla se ruler dona pamdra di mi da pajama no khalla su ruler dona kasu thung haloi ma da kasu tawroi heba yan dai na aduna yengo akhoi hauji next slide is si next slide is kai haire sida haire argument for democracy. Argument for democracy, advantage of democracy adum manai ko se hadi argument for democracy my advantages to never democracy koida nga sai dagi noi China ke example lodana China da feminine thokiwa khotkiwa adu mang example lodana tame aduga China ga India comparison tawuda India is the democratic government amo oibai damakta ko moina henna feminine dot India da di am thoktre China da gi henna yam dana thoe adu da tamgre ko adu mam dot tambai matung ina adu mayamda ahamba argument pire kai han pire ahamba argument se a democratic government is a better government because it is more accountable form of government. Democratic government sida quite better form of government in comparison with Canada, in comparison with akhoi monarchy leriba dictatorship leriba one party leriba adu mayam sidagi democratic form of government sina hen a better form of government ne kai baram gino harga because it is more accountable form of government haidi masiam accountable oiba form of government ne haidi masiam responsibility leiba praja idam da khanba praja gi interest ki dong interest ta thawak tokwa ko adugumba form of government ne sini khui democracy chatpa leiba democratic oiba governments yan tare ko next advantages of democracy next arguments yenga democracy improve the quality of decision making. Democracy sina quality of decision making koi decision making to hadi decision lowa decision se lowa si quality se democracy se improve to hole kamai to hole no si yeng se ko sa haire democracy is based on consultation and discussion. Democracy si amaga ma consult to na ama discussion to na tana dana khona dana to mai ta we democracy da decision ma lowa matam ko democratic decision always involve many person discussion and meeting. Democratic decision nama lobo matamda mi mayam sama ko mi mayam pulap tawraga meeting tawdana kani mayam ma yawdana ko mayam koi independent kano gumba koi jigari by independent party buro ma buro mayam ase yawgan discussion je tawe ko adagi sitong yengo when a number of people put their head together they are able to point out possible mistake in any decision. Yengo decision nama logo matamda mi mayam makuk mayam ma thadarakna makuk mayam hedi yamasu mi mayam sila wakhal je khalakta decision je lawra ba tardi decision sida soi bagi ko decision se mistake lei bagi possibility to yamna handai hai wan my possibility ai soi bagi possibility ki percentage to yamna handai ye yan tare ko next slide te yenga si this take time but there is a big advantages in taking time over important decision. Masina decision am lowa mi mayam kok thadarakna de ama consult tong na discussion to na to wi matam dem changne adu matam chang busina ko da advantages am le advantages am pi ko kai baram gino aga sida soen ba kholan ba se yawan de ko ada sidi yengo this reduces the chance of rash or irresponsible decision ada dismi mayam ma kok thada na kotana adagi mayam ama mi mayam discussion to na kotana to wa decision sina asoiba decision je ko hende irresponsible decision je segi man ngak thoe yan dai da ko adem gieng si number sina third advantages ko third argument for democracy ko third advantages of democracy ko adu sti yengo democracy provide a method to deal with differences and conflicts. Democracy sina akhoida differences hadi amaga khenaba ade amaga marakta khenaba gi matungina amaga marakta khenarapa gi matungina moi marakta khanaba conflicts tholakpa adugumba da mana deal tawna bai damukta method chupi he democracy democracy chatnaba leibak sida democracy haisina gyan tare ko lokai no har kanda yengo in any society people are bound to have differences of opinion and interest. Society amai tada mi leiba society amai hektada ko mi amaga magi opinion khetnaba ade magi interest khetnaba simasi masana tahabane ko adu yengo these differences are particularly sharp in a country like ours which has an amazing social diversity. Suma differences se akhui country India stana yamna hele kaino hari akhui country India ji mi yami adu mathakta yamna diversify oba yam diversity social diversity am leiba country am mi makhal yam leiba country amanebako. Yengo, people belonging to different region, speak different language, practice different religion, and have different castes. Meaning masama-masagi different region lay, adi masama-masagi different language ngangi ko. Adi practice different religion ko. The end have different masama-masagi different castes lay. Amaga tamadaw ko. Ado siya am diversify ko iba lambamok mo ko in das. Ado they look at the world very different and have different preference. Ato mo na pithiwi sa mo na yung pag mo point of view si pithiwi yung bagi ko kay world sila mo na yung pagi point of view si am na man na di ba di amang am na kena ba way hebo. Yung duga sita next slide sila the preference of one group can clash with those of other group. Yung amo na yung pagi yung duga amo na asiki world sila yung may ngani si man na trakan sila ko amo na yung pamiyeng daw mo yung ngani si man trakan sa classes to ay kana ba ko na ba si to e. How do we resolve such a conflict? Adu matuo kana ko kamay na siya conflict sibu kamay resolve daw ni kamay na sige solution puto kani nga higher pa niyo. Hiyo ko ang puto ki democracy na ko ang puto ra si ying siyo ko. Sida higher na conflict can be solved by brutal power. Conflict sa brutal power siya hidi na pusa puda ade adu si nga conflict si solve daw so yae. Hiyo whichever group is more powerful will dictate in its term and other will have to accept that. Hadi yung power hena pai ba group to samna group mari mga la group mari mga sigi boy machine sa kana sa kwai power pai ba group to na no si ngam ko kadam na phusa phuda gamain tawraga tawu su yae bayams but that would lead to resentment and unhappiness aduna amaga gi marakta ko group amaga marakta maduna haraw handaba ko nungai handaba yaning da ba yanada ba adu mayam thoale different groups may not be able to live together for long in such a way. Adamana brutal power sina na kota na pusa puto na tawa ta di matam sang na kui na punna nungai na hingi na base ngam hoye. Yan talaga aduna democracy provide only the peace solution of this problem. Adu democracy na di only peace solution na peace kahamta da wagi resentment of what unhappiness ade haraw and ko adu makenta problem lehello ebe democracy di only peace solution have democracy so peace yan tayo ko aduna in democracy no one is permanent winner, no one is permanent loser ko democracy sa balay tadi kananta permanent winners way di kananta na permanent na kahapso kadi kananta na permanent na po di yan tayo ko yan si matang slide ta different group can live with one another peacefully group amaga ko group mayam si pulna way gyanta na ing na chikna labor yai de labor gi kanoma pi ba democracy na in a diverse country like India democracy keep our country together samna diverse way ba diversify way ba yamna social diversity labor koi country India se sida di democracy na koi pulap koi mi pa koi group sing se pul sa laga mana pul sa laga punna phasna thambi yan tayo na ko ayo yengo sida. These three arguments were about the effect of democracy on the quality of government and social life. Ako yung ngang na siya argument ahum do ko. Ahum do na ako yung democracy na ako yung life ta kayam effect to do mana ako yung quality ako yung social life yung quality mana kayam mating pangbi ari quality of government ko asu mas mating pangbi do high name ko. But the strongest argument for democracy is not about what democracy does to the government. The strongest argument is democracy da government da kaida we have in the table. It is about what democracy does to the citizen. Democracy have democracy na citizens la kaida we have in the quite mun na yin da democracy na government da kaida we have not about democracy na citizens da kyang kan na piri citizens da democracy lai bai da mo citizens da kyang kan na fangi moi da kyang kan biri sin. Yan tayo even if democracy does not bring about better decision and accountable government it is still better than other form of government. Democracy is na better decision ng pibang ngam so best decision ng pibang ngam so kung accountable way ba government amo way bang ngam so mas na atop of form of government dagiti atop of form of government hidi asigi monarchy ri one party dictatorship adu ba form of government dagiti man still better way man hen na faye yan tani ko siya makahong yang si Makhasida democracy enhance the dignity of citizen. Sina fourth argument of democracy. Fourth advantages of democracy. Ingoludi sida kay hare fourth argument si yengasi democracy is based on principle of political equality. Democracy se kay ta based tawi democracy na based tawi principle of political equality. The amaga politically equal webida. Yan tare ko on recognizing that the poorest and the least educated has the same status as the rich and the educated have. Haibadi democracy na democracy kay the based tawi kana principle of political equality. The amaga political equality webida based tawi sida haibadi kwaidagi lairaba miduga ani kwaidagi lairaba kwai larik haitaba miduga educated waido miduga kwaidagi paisa pairaba kwaidagi educated waiba miduga moi ani si status se amaga chap manai yan tare ko so yengo people are not subject of a rulers, they are rulers themselves. People sing je moi da rule tawba tatie moi masamak rulers ne people sing je masam rulers ne people sing masam rulers ne si masi kamaina hai ka sta akoina khangiba akoina khangiba kanonga tar representative ngatna natra awda akoina khangibina akoina thakpa mute ne akoi damakta thamok tawduni akoi damakta decision lawduni natra adu winners the highest yan taine ko yengo even when they make mistake they are responsible for their conduct kaiwa mistake tawra as mistake tawra asu shada kano responsible oija kadabane yan taine ko adi is the yengo advantages ko 5 argument of democracy. Democracy is better than other form of government because it allows us to correct its own mistake. Democracy sida topa government dagi hena fai kai maram gino har kanda manam democracy sida it allows us to correct its asana aku isana ishagi mistake sibu sumthohan bagi chance ama pi entare ko adi ngo mathang da yengasi there is no guarantee that mistake cannot be made in democracy. Democracy sat paleba amda democracy sat paleba amda mistake aso soiba sutok thoy abje tamangam de no form of government can guarantee that government amai tab government ruling party government amai tana masi guarantee p de ko the advantages in the democracy is that such mistake cannot be hidden for long. Democracy da advantage kai no ara kana hajiki soi gi lai da di masi soi gi je kui da ne losan laga thamba ya de gan tare ko there is a space for public discussion of this mistake. Kay uba soirak patari government na kay na soirak patari masigi daw public discussion mayama discussion tong na bagi space mo chong lay and there is a room for correction aduga masida soirak pasibu correction tong na ba soiba jibu semdok na ba chumhan na ba adung bagi room su chong na lay room mai di kahawel tong han lay binatiko either the rulers have to change their decision or the rulers can be changed. Rulers to gi hajiki samna habada rulers ina decision na lawre decision law posi mayamna pamdre masi soire adu tardi rulers signas law decision to change topa adra ruler masamak sibu change tokpa yaba phobagi possibilities lay yaba khoi democracy sat palai work sidadi yan dai ko adu yengo this cannot be happen in a non democratic government khoi non democratic government di sigumba je yade khoi leaders singina ruler singida moina towing bata tawwa moina pam bata tawwa adu banga hatane non democratic form of government yan taine ko ari yengsi mathangda conclusion aji advantages sigi koi gi argument for democracy sigi conclusion la an kai haire dudi democracy cannot get us everything and it's not the solution to all the problem. Democracy sina koi da apam khuding magpini haban na do ma solution mana problem khuding makimo solution lay haban na tem but it is clearly better than any other alternative we know adu democracy sina atopa form of government akoina khangba akoina form of government akoina khangba singda singda gidi mana hen better oi mana hen fai sine wise it offers better chance of a good decision. It likely to respect people's own wishes and allow different kind of people to live together. Mana koi good decision law na bagi damakta hen a better chance pi adagi mi sing jibu respect tawi adi moi gi wishes sing jibu koi apamba koi khanjabu sing jibu moi na respect tawi and allow kind of people to live together. Koi mayam do mayam group mayam jisu mana punchal laga koi da punchal laga lahen na English na lahen na bagi adugo ma kaino ma pi yan tare ko. This is why democracy is considered the best form of government. Aduna democracy si quite best form of government ne high ne yan next slide sa si yengo next slide ta koi hajik ke dorani adu yengo hosik broader meaning of democracy sinanogi last topic oidorom ne ko broader meaning of democracy ai se koina kai tamakre koina what is democracy akoina first lecture da noida what is democracy kai ka ta khre adu da what is democracy da moi features of democracy adu da kai ka noida ta khre second lecture da hosik why democracy the argument against democracy argument for democracy si tagle lore da hosik last topic broader meaning of democracy koi hosik democracy si broader meaning hadi democracy sak thokna ma si manung hanjanna ma si atopa sina thaba top kai meaning no democracy na hiding the broader meaning of democracy ko broader meaning of democracy sta hosik geng asi akoi sida kai haire we have considered that the meaning of democracy is limited and descriptive sense akoina nga side gi yenga khiba democracy gi meaning do limited oiba descriptive oiba kaino neba we have understood democracy as a form of akoina nga side kayan kan kare democracy gi matang na what is democracy why democracy na para matang do kayan kan kare democracy si mase government ki form man hena kha kare this way of defining democracy help us to identify a clear set of minimal features that a democracy must have koina sigi democracy is a form of government kai adu khanga khibo koina what is democracy why democracy da tamakibuduna koi democracy se magi minimal features amal leiba adu gumba democracy ni tangneba koina asai da define tawrisi ko adu hojik ik dusina magi broader meaning do neba hojik yang toisida gyan tare ko engasi in the country we call democracy akoina democracy chatpa lebak ni haiba democratic government ne haiba lamduda all people do not rule haiba haidi lamduda leiba mi kudimak na praja kudimak tuna rule dawna te a majority is allowed to take decision on behalf of all the people haji majority singduna decision lawani ko even the majority does not rule directly majority haji majority mayam tuna moi mayam tuna should rule dawna te the majority of people rule through their representative or through their elected representative haiba ko haidi majority singduna should rule dawna te majority singduna hadariba ko mihut singdo elected representative singdo moina ne rule talk to is gyan tae ko yengo sta this become necessary si necessary oi haidi si necessary kaino necessary oi se sida ko elected representative sing se majority na khan ba se si masi necessary oi kai maram kino hara kanda in modern democracy modern democracy involves such a large number of people that is physically impossible for them to sit together and take a collective decision yengo modern democracy da koi hojik anariba democracy sida masigi democracy da mi ma leire ko masigi democracy sida mi mayam leire mayam pulap si koi punjan laga decision lo do ni ha koi gi india gi pulap chatlaga koi lok sabha da chatlaga phamu ya pote pham su lai roi mi de yam bina jaga su chal loe aduna akoina elected representative se khan mane yan tare ko even if they could kai ubang ngam ne khalasi the citizen does not have the time the desire or the skills to take part in all the decisions kai ubang ngam ne khalasi kai um chatle na khalasi adu da chal patarasu koi gi akoida matam su lai roi citizen me anda matam su lai roi adu mathakta akoida skills laito mayam su yong ni ko makta koi decisions lo gi skills adegi mu wata na be skills mayam adu su yong ni yan tare ko this type of democracy is called a representative democracy hoyi akoi modern democracy chatnariba khoina elective representative khanna na kotana moya decision akoi gi miut akoi gi kanu ja moya decision lo na kotana tawri sing se sigumba suma chatnaba leiba ani suma smain tawba democracy sibu representative democracy ko web yan tare ko representative democracy dadi akoi gi ajiki elected representative singsna khoi gi damakta moina decision se lo de ne yan tare yengo next slide ta asi kai hare this help us to distinguish democracy from non-democracy sina democracy chat palebak amasung democracy chat palebak ani sigi marakta haidongnaba khenaba thamme ko yandare but this does not allow us to distinguish between a democracy and a good democracy democracy chat pa amasung non-democracy chat palebak ni marakta di masina khaidoknaba thamgre bajigi elected representative na adegi sida hai kiba koina sida hai ke masigi representative democracy sinadi hisat palebang wa non democracy palebang ki khenab do hai kare adubu democracy sat palebak sida democracy sat palebak masung aphaba democracy good democracy sat palebak sigi ma ani sigi difference hai dri side yan tare yengo it does not allow us to see the operation of democracy beyond government. Government ki beyond ta moi operation no kamai tawri na masi democracy na pada yengbagi opportunity di laite allow ki tawde. For this, we need to turn to broader meaning of democracy. Aduna asiki sugo mayam lebasina akoina broader meaning of democracy sida mu yengakpa mathau tai. Gyan tare ko. Asagi hai gising ta democracy tangi ne ado sinamu democracy ang manung hanjana yengpagi hena sauk thok hena broader wena yengpagi namakta ne basira takar ta dus yeng dus. Gyan tare. Da yengo kai haira sida haira sometimes we use democracy for organization other than the government. Sida karam kaigumba kanda koina democracy si government tak nataba atopa koi life ki atopa dasu pa organization do amo do koina season ba. So example yung asi, so example la kay hari yung we are very democratic family. Whenever a decision has to be taken, we all sit down and arrive at a consensus. My opinion matter as much as my father's. So dahil ako yung family siya, democratic family, o kayo ako na ako yung family siya decision lorom tayo matam sila ako pulap se pamaga pulap yaura pulap pamaga ko decision sa lawi ko father gi ko babagi decision se magi decision si value labor do mai na magi decision si value matter to what do mai sama na ai gi decision si matter to we se ada democracy si meaning ji yung si broader meaning of democracy na ko tam ise sinang democracy meaning si south for na democracy je government ta tang the limit later de to su mayam si south for is so maya democracy is main to we yung makada this way of using the word democracy go back to its basic sense of method of taking decision. Sigumba ko na sinara pa sina democracy se taking decision law bagi agi basic sense am dasu chatle yan tayo na ko. Ito yung asi a democratic decision involve consultation with and consent of all those who are affected by that decision. Democracy sida consultation adegi decision law ba de decision man ara wa kana wa am tawi do sida tara do yaw de mi singje hajigi ba kogi law de decision sida affected by mi singju yaw de ne yan tare ko. Those who are not powerful have the same say in taking decision as those who are powerful. Powerful way do mi do su sama na magi decision do lum na law ni powerful ba mi do gi lum na law ba do na have yan tare. This can apply to a government or a family or any other organization. Hajigi democracy has a government su chat nay family su chat nay organization chat nay isa ta chat nay ba aduna machine ba dem broader meaning of democracy gi broader meaning is yan tare ko. Thus democracy is also a principle that can apply to any sphere of life. A democracy is a principle amni ko punsigi any sphere of life ki any sphere da must use the way aba si the way aba apply to way aba kano mani si principle amani have democracy. Kyan tayo sina sum koi broader meaning do yung ini ko. Yung duga next slide let's see. Yung next slide sila kay haire sometimes we use the word democracy not to describe any existing government but to set up an ideal standard that all democracy must aim to become. Kay gumakanda ako na democracy se government to tanggi wan na tana to padasu ko to padasu ko gi mai ideal standard to padasu kano tawe masi agi democracy se sini si tang natte democracy se government tang natte magi atopa meaning ngam su lai kana hadi mi gi perspective to adu wan hainare ba ay ayra sila yung true democracy will come to this country only when no one goes hungry to pay out. Kasi yung democracy si karam kanda koi country sa lakani ara kansa kanam ta country sa lelo mi kudi mag anam ta mabuk hanga ka nung dang tung ka hadi samna ta mi kudi mag pero mabuk talaganda democracy ay si lakani kaya hadi ne simi mi perspective to ne yan tare ko in a democracy every citizen must be able to play equal roles in decision making the democracy sa palibam da atu lebak to lai ba citizen kudi mag mi kudi mag na equal role of decision making je chap man na amaga lai ba pesa bai ba power lai to ba du khanta khaidok ta bi chap man equal role of decision making lai ga da bane yan tai na ko aduga for this we do not need just an equal right to vote aduna abdi equal right to vote tangi wan na tana but every citizen need to have equal information. With equal information pangadabni basic education mi kanyang tuloy pangadabni equal resource loy na mo pangadabni sa mana and lot of commitment mayama musu pangadabni have yan tayo na ko sa audio next slide ta. If we take idol seriously then no country in the world is a democracy. Audio contrast sa layong ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯨ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯈꯤꯕ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯛ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯄꯤꯛ ꯊꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯅꯥꯝꯇ ꯆꯔꯥ ꯍꯦꯟꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯨ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯔꯤꯌꯁꯂꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯕꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯇꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯅꯦ yet an understanding of democracy as an ideal remind us of why we value democracy adubu ko democracy understanding tawbu oina masigi magi ideal singdo ningsang ni sina kai tai ha kana ko democracy ya value leina khalli ana tae yan tae na ko yengo next slide ta hoji yenga value of democracy sigi values democracy da kai hairasna it enable us to judge an existing democracy and identify its weakness akoina democracy sa palebak sida hoji ki laiwa democracy se masi ko just to yai aduga loina na hoji ki haribo democracy da aswan ba weakness leba sing se identify to yai masi non democratic government di democracy sataba lebak di masi to yade kan tare ko it help us to distinguish between a minimal democracy and a good democracy masina sigi democracy sina ko kogi minimal democracy di democracy khajika koiba democracy amasung afaba for good democracy sigi mungta distinguish tawbugasu yae yan tare adi mathang tong yengasi democracy can apply to many spheres of life and that democracy can take many forms. This is the broader meaning of democracy gi and phajaba wahay amane ko sayo democracy je punsigi ko life ki any sphere da sinaba yae ko aduga ma democracy je form ama yung democracy ki form je makhal su kun ba yae family da su democracy ade government su democracy organization da su democracy du mayam nei khina wala ma se form makhal on ba yae there can be various way of taking decision in a democratic manner as long as the basic principle of consultation and an equal basis is accepted. Democracy the various taking decision law was the democratic manner the decision law was makal ways the law yai magi aziki basic principle of consultation sibu aduga equal basic sibu masibu laibirati masibu link the akoina democracy da makal gi decision manner da ko decision makal gi top ways da law da kasu kai decision yan tare ko sima adegi yengo the most common form of democracy in today's world is the rule through people elected representative as you quite chanaba ko ajuki modern world so quite chanaba democracy ji karmano hakanda people selected representative na rule tawse khogi prasada khandam huchina rule tawse prasai damakta leiba elected representative singse sigi sine ko ji quite chanaiba democracy sida chanaiba rule ko tawse but if the community is small, there can be other ways of taking decision. Kayigumba community apipa community whatever. Adoi tardi direct decisions atopa decisions logo share. Karamba no hakanda direct democracy. Direct democracy di kaino direct democracy di all the people can sit together and take decision directly. People sing share skin lamdu de mi sing share pulap punsa laga phammaga moi pulap tanaraga decision logo. Masa yaw decision logo elected representative amagi not masa yaujaraga decision logo yab adu no direct democracy ko web example la kana this is how gram sabha work in a village ko inda su gram sabha lay adu ba village tai lay ba gram sabha su somaya decision direct democracy se tawe ba moides mi yam dabulina kan tare ko mi yamadi aro mi yamadi kai dorni ai nga hai kudo representative to kan tare na kego aduna next slide ta yengsi sina kan am dagi subsan laga ko conclusion ni this also means no country is a perfect democracy. Aduna habidi pithibida laiba lam khodimak perfect democracy amta koide. The features of democracy provide only the minimum condition of democracy that does not make an ideal democracy. Feature of democracy is only minimum condition khara kitang de mana ko pi se democracy ma koide di sisi feature se yaw dakar ta habaki minimum condition tu kitang de sina mana ideal democracy se isi the ideal democracy no ideal democracy ne la duaina one not table. Every democracy has to try to realize the ideal of a democratic decision making. Si high hena democracy sina ideal se kautup ya de mon ideal se realize tꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ideal ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ improve ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯒꯗꯕꯅꯦꯕ. This cannot be achieved once and for all. ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇꯪꯗ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯀꯣ ideal democratic decision making ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ. ꯃꯁꯤ ꯇꯝꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ. This required a constant effort to save and strengthen democratic form of decision making. aduna constant effort tꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ democratic form of decision making ꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯀꯟꯈꯠꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ save ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯊꯝꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ. ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ role of citizens. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ citizen ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯅ ꯂꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯔꯣꯜꯈꯩꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯤ. As a citizen, we can make a difference to making our country more or less democratic. Citizen ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ countryꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤ democratic ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯒꯦꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯒꯦꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏꯑꯕ. ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯏꯅꯣ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯦꯕꯀꯣ. The fate of our country depend not just on what rulers do, but mainly on what we citizens as do. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ countryꯁꯤꯒꯤ fateꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗ depend ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯔꯨꯂꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗ depend ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ mainly depend ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯇꯤꯖꯟꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ. ꯁꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤ ꯍꯨꯔꯥꯟꯕ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯇꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯔꯨꯂꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯨꯔꯥꯟꯕꯁꯤ ꯏꯜꯂꯤꯒꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯔꯣꯏ, ꯂꯤꯒꯦꯜꯅꯦꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯍꯨꯔꯥꯟꯕꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯍꯨꯔꯥꯟꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯆꯪꯉꯒ ꯍꯨꯔꯥꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯒꯁꯨ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ. ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ next slide ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯤ. This is what distinguish democracy from other government. democracy ꯆꯠꯄ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ people participation ꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ features ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ democracy ꯆꯠꯄ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯒꯣꯕꯔꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯒ democracy ꯆꯠꯇꯕ ꯒꯣꯕꯔꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯕꯁꯦ ꯊꯝꯃꯤꯅꯦꯕ. ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ form of governmentꯒ democracy form of governmentꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯕꯁꯦ ꯊꯝꯃꯤꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ. ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ other form of government like monarchy, dictatorship or one party rule do not requires all citizens to take part in politics. अतोपा गवर्नमेंट की फॉर्म अतोपा फॉर्म गवर्नमेंट डेमोक्रेसी नत्तबा को अतोपा फॉर्म गवर्नमेंट कोई मोनार्की कोई डिक्टेटरशिप अदगी वन पार्टी रूल सुगुबा मयाम सिददी कोई पॉलिटिक्स सिदा कोई सिटीजन से मोजी यावहनदे मोजी यावबगी दरकार लेते खंगे ग्यान तारेको. अदुगा स्लाइड तों येंगसी. In fact, most non-democratic government would like citizens not to take part in politics. अदुगा non-democratic government ko samna one party bo haro dictatorship bo haro monarchy bo haro sugumba government sidadi ko citizen je moina posu part politics sida part la honba pamde ko moina yahonning de politics sida. But democracy depend on active political participation by all the citizen. Adubu democracy at balibak tadi citizen kudimak actively political da participation tawali moina participation yaholle gyan tayo nako. ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯅꯣꯏ class 9ꯒꯤ political science ꯒꯤ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯆꯦꯞꯇꯔꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ lecture number 2ꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯅꯣꯏ political science ꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ first chapter what is democracy, why democracy ꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ. ꯃꯁꯤ ꯆꯦꯞꯇꯔꯁꯤꯃ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ completed ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ. lecture 1 ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ lecture 2 ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯦ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯄꯨꯂꯞꯁꯤ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ, ꯐꯖꯅ ꯄꯥꯔꯣ, ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯃꯃꯨꯠ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯄꯥꯔꯣ. Okay, thank you everyone. ꯅꯣꯏꯅ class 9ꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ upload ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯅꯣꯏ miss out ꯇꯧꯗꯅꯕ ꯀꯣ class 9ꯒꯤ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ chapter ꯃꯌꯥꯝ upload ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯅꯣꯏꯅ miss out ꯇꯧꯗꯅꯕ subscribe ꯇꯧꯁꯜꯂꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯅꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯅꯣꯏꯗ